All right, well, he's been there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting, and this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win tonight.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win it, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work from the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champion.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out if he's got the goods to be a champ. Cejudo, ready to battle and take home that elusive UFC gold. All right, so Islam Makhachev getting back on the proven ground here tonight, putting his undisputed UFC lightweight championship on the line. So much to love about this man's mixed martial arts acumen, his fight IQ, and you got to think it's going to take the very best out of his opponent to wrest the belt away tonight.
Anyone that hopes to beat Makhachev has to be on their game. Your wrestling's got to be on point. Your striking's got to be on point. But more than anything, you have to have a steel mind. You cannot break in front of Makhachev because he will then drown you. This guy is a champion for a reason. And as you have seen time and time again, Hasbullah joins the Dagestanis in the octagon.
Perhaps that's an X factor tonight. The great Hasbullah in the corner of Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev. He is ready to go. That means so are we for our main event of the evening. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Henry Triple C Cejudo. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC lightweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man is proven elite as well. A true 5-tool player who many believe by year's end could just be the king of the lightweight division.
Fantastic takedown. That was a slick transition.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Just over 3 minutes to go, round 1. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike lands. The Olympic gold medalist Cejudo getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Tight submission locked in. Darce choke seems to be very close to being finished. He cannot.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get 3.
There it is. Now he's running him out.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Keep those hips active until you're back to guard.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him. Nice shot there by the champ.
Cejudo's got the full mount. .45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, nice.
Cejudo ground and pound from half guard now. Good solid strike on the ground. Cejudo's back in half guard. Round 2 straight ahead.
All right, buddy. Sit down. Take a deep breath. Now listen, we probably lost that round. The only reason we lost it is because you're waiting on him. I need you to be first.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We had a big submission attempt there midway through, but largely the submission defense held up.
It wasn't tight. We thought the fight was over. But stayed patient, stayed calm, relaxed, and found his way out of that deep submission.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Nice shot over the top there. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Oh, nice jab by Makhachev. He's looking for that left hand, not there. Makhachev gets the single leg takedown, well played. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Now he's going full mount.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Makhachev getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Under 3 minutes now here in round 2. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here.
Big ground and pound.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Nicely done.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange. Good round.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
You expected a bloody fight. You knew this was going to happen. You expected that war. Refocus.
All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, Superman punch. Big left hand lands.
Distance management 101. Another punch lands. Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body here. Really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Oh, right into mount. Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Islam Makhachev.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, he got out.
It's work. I'm standing up. It's work.
Well, sometimes our stat guys are stingy with the submission attempt numbers. There have been a lot of them here. Submission defense has held up every step of the way.
Yeah, he's a great grappler. And he's really, really good defensively because he is so aware of all situations when he's on the ground. He has done an amazing job staying out of those submissions.
Makhachev's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. A series of punches from the top here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Makhachev's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
We expected this type of fight. We trained for this. We're bloody.
Well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here is round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about this championship.
right hook there by the champ.
Ground and pound strike there now. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker. Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempts to get past his guard. Great job landing from the top position. Keep them out here.
Cejudo's right back to the full mount here.
Oh, you gotta be careful here, yep.
Fight back.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Oh, big shots raining down. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move, you got to shrimp, you got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cejudo. He continues to evolve as a striker.
Oh, good defense, yes.
45 seconds remain in the round. Cejudo going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. 20 seconds left. Cejudo's back in half guard, very comfortable here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Stop.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut.
Take a seat, bud.
We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here.
You're fine, okay? We got a cut, but he's cut too. We knew this was going to be a bloody fight. I want you to refocus.
All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your side. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. He's lucky his head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overly versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alex Overly's head. Nice level change.
While the ground and pound is there once again, strong work here by Cejudo. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Let's work. You stand you up. You need to work.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Makhachev. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Throwing that jab now again. Straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Cejudo's in half guard now. Lands with the ground and pound here. Cejudo's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
He's got to be careful here.
Makhachev's in half guard. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Cejudo.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. I don't want to steal Bruce Buffer's thunder because he doesn't like that, but and new UFC champion of the world you're looking at.
Yeah, he's the new champ. No matter how you want to look at it, he did enough to take the belt off the champion. He used his striking, his footwork, his beautiful movement in order to confuse the champion over the course of 5 rounds. He did enough. It's time to strap the belt around his waist.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-46, 50-45, and 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of